Welcome. Welcome back to Currently Travels. My name is Cordeer, and today I will be going over the U.S. State Department travel advisories and how they relate to states or cities within the United States of America. Hopefully, this will give you a better idea of how they relate when you are traveling overseas. When talking to any of my clients traveling overseas, I always give them the advice to look at the U.S. State Department travel advisory warnings. The U.S. State Department travel advisory warnings are the ones that they put in effect to help American citizens while they are traveling so they will know what type of activities are going on in the location in which they are traveling to. I will put the link for this travel advisory down below. So, a lot of them ask exactly what are travel advisory warnings and exactly how do they know the difference between the levels. So I will try to explain the difference between the levels by comparing them to activities in U.S. cities and states. Travel advisory warnings are official notices issued by the U.S. Department of State to inform travelers about safety risks in different countries. These advisories help travelers assess risks such as crime, terrorism, civil unrest, health concerns, natural disasters, and political instability before deciding to visit that destination. There are four travel advisory levels. There is level one, which is exercise normal precautions. Level two, exercise increased caution. Level three, reconsider travel. And level four, do not travel. So, why does this matter? The first three levels are just cautionary, but the level four is the one that you really want to pay attention to because if you are in one of these areas, there is very little chance that the U.S. will be able to assist you in an emergency. These travel advisories matter because they help travelers make informed decisions about safety. They provide warnings about specific risks. It gives you advice on legal issues, and it influences travel insurance coverage. Some policies do not cover level 3 or 4 destinations. Again, before traveling, always check the latest advisories at travel.state.gov to stay updated on potential risks. Again, I will have that link below. Now, to give you some understanding what the different travel advisories are in relation to how we live here in the U.S., in a travel one advisory, exercise known precaution. This means that a country is generally safe for travelers with no significant threats beyond the usual risk found anywhere. And this is the lowest advisory level issued by the U.S. State Department. If you compare this to U.S. cities, a level one advisory is similar to visiting generally safe American cities where crime is low and tourist areas are secure. Examples of this may be Seattle, Washington, Boston, Massachusetts, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Denver, Colorado, and Honolulu, Hawaii. Before you make any comments, I will note that it doesn't matter where you are in the United States, no matter what city you are in, there are some good areas and there are some bad areas. This is a generalization of safe areas in the U.S. This does not cover all of them. So, just like these cities, travelers in a level one destination should still be aware of their surroundings, but don't need to take special precautions beyond standard travel safety measures. A level two travel advisory, exercise increased caution, issued by the U.S. State Department means that the traveler should be more aware of risks such as crime, terrorism, civil unrest, or health concerns, but that travel is not discouraged outright. This level is common for many popular tourist destinations worldwide, including parts of Europe, the Caribbean, and Asia. If you compare this to U.S. cities, some areas with higher crime rates or safety concerns may also warrant similar cautions. For example, New Orleans, Louisiana, which is known for its vibrant nightlife and festivals, but some neighborhoods experience higher crime rates, including theft and violent crime. Chicago, Illinois. While the downtown tourist areas are generally safe, some parts of the city experience gang violence and higher crime rates. San Francisco, California. Tourists are advised to be cautious of petty theft, particularly car break ins and street crime in certain areas. Atlanta, Georgia. Some areas experience higher crime rates, though the main tourist destinations are generally safe. Washington, D.C. The National Mall and government areas are secured, but some neighborhoods have higher crime levels. A level 2 advisory is similar to the kind of cautions you exercise in certain U.S. cities. Staying aware of your surroundings, avoiding high risk areas at night, and keeping personal belongings secure. A level 3 travel advisory, Reconsider Travel, means there are significant safety concerns such as high crime, civil unrest, terrorism, or other risks that make travel particularly dangerous. While travel is not outright banned, the U.S. State Department strongly advises against visiting unless necessary. Comparing this to U.S. cities, a level 3 advisable is compared to visiting certain high crime areas in the U.S. where violence, gang activity, or other dangers are more prevalent. Some examples include St. Louis, Missouri, constantly ranked among the highest in violent crime rates, especially in certain neighborhoods. Baltimore, Maryland. Some areas experience high levels of violent crime, though tourist spots like the Inter Harbor are safer. Detroit, Michigan. Crime rates are significantly higher in certain parts of the city, though revitalization downtown areas are safer. Memphis, Tennessee. Face challenge with violent crime and gang-related activities in Pacific neighborhoods. New Orleans, certain areas. While the French Quarter is a major tourist draw in some parts of the city, do see high violent crime rates. Just like in these cities, travelers to level 3 destinations should be extremely cautious, avoid dangerous areas, and reconsider travel unless necessary. The risks in these places often involve violent crime, kidnapping, political instability, or other serious threats. Now, for a level 4 advisory, there are no direct equivalents within the U.S. as the country does not have war zones or large scale government instability. If a U.S. city were under a level 4 condition, it would mean widespread lawlessness, lack of emergency service, or extremely high risk of violent crime or attack. Most level 4 countries include active war zones like Syria or Afghanistan, countries under severe gang violence, such as part of Venezuela, or regions where governments have collapsed, like part of Somalia. Unlike level 3 advisories, which suggest extreme cautions, a level 4 is outright do not travel. Warning means even where prepared travelers should avoid going. I hope this information has been helpful. I ask that you subscribe to the channel to bring you more information in the future as you travel, relax, and be rejuvenated. Thank you.